Adios stands for a dialogue in objective silence. The key words are dialogue, objective, and silence. So the first keyword is dialogue. Adios is a dialogue between you and yourself. The idea here is to have a conversation with yourself so you can better understand how you think and act. This will help you decide whether you need to change the way you think and hence change the way you act in certain situations. Adios is about strengthening your relationship with yourself. It is a dialogue with yourself. The second keyword is objective. Adios is an objective dialogue with yourself. Objective means not subjective. The idea here is to have an unbiased and honest and hence an objective dialogue with yourself. Only when you are able to have an objective dialogue with yourself can you really be effective in bringing about any change that you would like to bring about in your life. The last keyword is silence. Adios is an objective dialogue with yourself that takes place in silence. The idea here is to be able to analyze your thoughts silently on your own, to understand why they occur and what impact they might have on you. The objective is to make you independent, so that once you learn to understand and influence your thoughts all by yourself in silence, you would not need to depend on anyone else. So Adios is a dialogue in objective silence. It is an ongoing conversation that you have with yourself with respect to many aspects of your life, so that you can find the right answers. What are our goals through this program? Remember that clarity of thought and peace of mind are skills that can be acquired, just like playing the piano or riding a bicycle. The focus of Adios is to help you acquire these skills over the next few weeks and also help you become independent so you can use these skills on your own in the future. So we have two goals: to enhance your ability to think clearly through various situations in life, and to be able to use that clarity of thought to take such decisions that enhance your peace of mind. This is what we are aiming at throughout the program. So how does it actually work? How will we accomplish this? What will we actually do throughout the program? To achieve our goals, we will work with one core tool throughout the program: contemplation. What is contemplation and how do we define it for the purpose of Adios? While thinking could be thought of as a process that occurs quickly, contemplation, on the other hand, can be defined as a process of thinking deeply about a certain matter and analyzing it in detail with the objective of learning how to use that knowledge for improving the quality of our life. Contemplation helps us see things we otherwise are unable to see. It helps us see things much more clearly. The Adios program runs for 10 weeks, with one primary session every week on the first day of the week. During each primary session, a new principle is introduced and explained, and then you engage in a contemplation activity on a certain idea that is provided to you. After the contemplation, you are provided with an assignment for the week to help you apply the ideas that are discussed during the session. The assignments are essentially things you need to remember or focus on that week as you go through your everyday life. Each assignment defines clearly what you will focus on in that particular week, and you apply these principles to various aspects of your life, personal as well as professional. Since we are using Adios to develop a skill, the focus is on applying these principles in your everyday life from the very beginning. The focus is primarily on doing things and not just discussing them. Your training will be very practical, very real time, as you apply these principles and methods in your daily life right from the second day of the program. As you go through the week, you will note down your thoughts and experiences in your private Adios journal that is provided to you in the app. In addition, a quick reference toolbox called the Adios Cache is made available to you, so you could use it during the day to quickly refer to an idea that resonates well with you. These are cards that you can create for yourself and use each card to write down one idea that you connect with well, so you can have a quick look whenever you'd like. So while the Adios journal captures your thoughts in a lot of detail, the Adios Cache, on the other hand, captures the essence of some thoughts in a few words that you understand and can relate to. While we generate some cache cards for you automatically as you go through the week, you can create your own cache cards in a manner you like. Look at the Adios Cache as your toolbox that you're starting to build for yourself, so you have ready access to those tools as you face a certain situation in the future. So in the primary session, which is once a week, you learn one principle, you engage in one contemplation session, and are provided an assignment for the remaining week. You take detailed notes in your journal and create cache cards for quick reference. Next, as you go through the remaining week, you need to remember these principles and focus on the assignment for the week. To help you do that, each of the remaining days has a short bedtime review audio to briefly revise what we discussed and to help you remember to focus on certain things during the week. Each day's session is unlocked only after you have completed the previous day's session. The program is built to be taken in one day at a time. So if you skip a day, you will not be able to listen to 2 days' audios together. And that is because we are developing a skill, not learning a concept. Learning a skill needs immersion for a long time, repeating certain actions multiple times. Just like we learn how to play the piano, here we are training our brain to look at things in a certain perspective. Binge listening over the weekend is not the appropriate strategy for a program such as Adios. You cannot magically acquire the skill of playing the piano by watching a large number of piano videos over a weekend. You need to immerse yourself in the activity for many days, doing a little each day. We will train each day in small and manageable chunks, slowly, and it is my responsibility to immerse you in the Adios environment. When you join the program, you will also join Adios Weekly Walks, which is an anonymous Adios community. Weekly Walks allows you to share instances where you were able to apply a certain method during the week and it worked well for you. Such instances can energize other members to try those ideas in their own everyday life and can benefit them tremendously, while you can benefit from another member's experience. The Weekly Walks community is anonymous so that members feel comfortable sharing their experiences freely. Only relevant discussion is encouraged in the community. So to sum up, our 2 goals are clarity of thought and peace of mind. You learn one new principle and contemplate on one topic during each weekly primary session. Listen to the bedtime audio every day to help you apply the principles during the coming week, and make notes in your journal and cache cards as you go along. You share what worked for you with other members anonymously in Weekly Walks so that they can also try it for themselves.